Okay, folks. So one of the tools I've been hearing talked about a lot is Eesel, Eeselai. It's one of the customer success platforms that's getting some traction. It's AI based, and what I'm going to do is go in completely blind. Have a positive sentiment on this one, just because I've talked to folks on the team, and they're really good. But we're going to take a look at this and see how it looks. And I've got this demo, which is a very quick demo on the website. Promises to explain the thing in just under a minute and a half and 77 seconds. And then there's one case study after that I want to look at that's a little bit more specifically focused on a question I'm asking right now.
Eesel AI is the ultimate AI for customer service. It can instantly plug into all the tools that you use, learn from your docs and past support tickets, and seamlessly join your workflows like a new teammate. With Eesel, you can get yourself AI agents to handle frontline support, AI co-pilots to draft replies, AI triage to route, tag, edit, and close tickets, AI internal chat in Slack or Microsoft Teams, an AI chat bubble, and a whole lot more. Let me show you how quick it is to get set up. First, we'll head to the Eesel dashboard where we can check out all of their integrations. After selecting our platform of choice, let's say I want to set up AI for Zendesk. I'll simply drop in my help center here and click start crawling. The bot will now be ready to be interacted with and provide me answers with any question that I have based on the information I've just given it. Eesel supports a wide variety of platforms and can all be tested out for free on our website with our 7-day free trial.
Thanks very much for joining me.
All right, now that was fun. So I have some commentary on that. That looking at the UI, it looks just like Slack, super clean, super fast. I've tried several tools that do the automated draft replying to emails, and I have mixed feelings about them. In general, I personally have found that they don't save a lot of time. I might be too micromanaging in the way that I reply to messages. But so email draft replies, chat replies, I find that I spend more time actually rewriting the draft than I would spend just writing it from scratch. And this is something that I'm trying out because I know that that's a tool that could be incredibly useful. The thing that I personally would benefit from the most is a tool that would actually let you create multiple drafts and then pull those in. Like say I'm composing an email and say this is going to be a integration setup for your student information system or your calling system. Like this is the step-by-step instructions you need to plug our product into this platform. That's the kind of thing that would be really, really helpful to have those templates that I could just pull straight into my email. Um, and that's something I've used a lot because I've ended up setting up different kinds of workflows for copy paste from past messages or from like Google Drive or something. That always mucks with formatting and is never as good as just being able to like pull a draft message in. Some platforms like Salesforce and Gainsight have some features that do this, but they're not as effective as an AI tool could be to pull it in, format it, and then have it customized to the contact information of the person you're sending to. Another thing too, I noticed from the preview of the different integrations offered that there was no Microsoft Suite, which I understand it's really hard to integrate with Microsoft Suite, but there are a lot of companies out there using that. And so that's an immediate flag that I'm looking for in all of the new products on this to see if they can talk to Teams, if they can talk to Outlook. I don't envy any developer the task of setting that up, but it's something that I always look for when I'm looking at these. Now, it also was marketed to me as a customer success tool. And the first thing it mentioned was AI chatbots for support, which is something I think can be really good, but it's got to be done very carefully and trained really, really, really well to be effective. So I'm not sure about that. But yeah, it is interesting. I appreciate to see it. I like to see things in this space. It's a decent demo. Let's take a look at the case study and go from there. This is a company called Priya, and this was a a commercial contracting company specifically using Easel. Take advantage of Easel's multilingual capabilities. That was not mentioned in the original demo. That's handy to cater for German customers among other languages. Integration capabilities Priya's integrated hundreds of Confluence pages with their AI. That's really good too. If you have a really good Confluence support section, that's one of the ideal ways to set these tools up and train them. Is you have you have to have good current functional documentation already. So your support documentation already has to be good to train AI on it, of course. They make use of Eesel AI's multi-bot functionality, so the chatbot support, to have one bot for testing out things before rolling them out on their active bot. Interesting. So the bots actually train each other. Hmm. Main AI bot is connected to ADA and serves as a link to critical operational information. Let's see, the Priya Group is a leading company for data-driven real estate and tech solutions. They're a group of analysts and data scientists who use AI-powered analytics to create value in the real estate sector, specifically with the goal of moving towards a zero emissions future. Okay. The Priya's need to have quick access to important information is what led them to adopt Easel AI into their workflow. In addition, they wanted a tool that learned from past interactions. Yeah, that's good. So the AI chatbot will do that where others will not. Although that's a gamble, you do need to keep an eye on it to make sure it's learning the right things. And as a company already using AI, it was a no-brainer. They went with an AI-powered tool. Need for data-driven tools. I'm checking the length here. This shouldn't be super long. As a consulting and service company that leverages AI, it made sense that Priya went with an AI tool for the internal needs. Easel AI gave them the ability to access critical operational information related to offboarding procedures, security concepts, and much more. Their employees are able to manage documentation, searching quickly as the AI does it for them. Sure. And that's really big because your employees will often spend a lot of time searching down specific documentation answers to questions, even if they know the answer or have answered the question before. Having that rapid recall is one of the areas where AI is really useful. But again, your documentation has to be current, to date, the AI has to have access to it, and has to know how to answer those questions. It's a space where AI is the most powerful, I think, that information recall, but that information integrity is still hugely important. Manually sorting through hundreds of Confluence pages or having to open up multiple applications and windows, now that's an immediate red flag. Because if we're talking about hundreds of Confluence pages, that's a lot to maintain and make sure is good data. But that's exactly the problem we're talking about here, where searching through all these individual pages is a really inefficient way to find an answer if you have to do that. And that's where AI does really well. So having the AI assist human operators is a huge perk here, or having to open up multiple applications in Windows while on a task can be time consuming. Easel AI enables users to simply ask for the answer or source the document directly wherever they need the information. Awesome. One of the best uses of the thing. Internally, the AI bot, Priya, has been assisting users with offboarding tasks, helping identify responsibilities, as well as checking for existing documents related to specific employees. On top of this, the AI ensures that the team follows proper security and IAM, identity and access management guidelines, ensuring teams follow all the proper protocols. Yeah. Easel AI can automatically sync with the company's latest version so they're always up to date and never miss a beat. The result, all of Priya's interactions with Easel AI help reduce the time spent manually looking for answers, support continuous process improvements, and ensure that key operational workflows are managed efficiently and consistently. Priya has been able to improve their internal processes by enabling employees to access the most up-to-date information instantly and in one centralized location. Yeah, okay. So this is a handy case study. I appreciate everything that went through. Talked about some of the best use cases for an AI tool. I don't This doesn't directly mention customer success, but everything I talked about fetching draft emails, fetching answers from Confluence articles, fetching current documents, all of those are really powerful tools for AI to do in a built-in kind of support, both for support and for customer success. These are really powerful workflows that these tools could do a really good job with. Um, yeah, and this doesn't say anything specifically about contracting, but one of the big advantages of this for contractors, especially international contractors, again, the multilingual approach that helps a lot, but then also in a space like that, you're dealing with a lot of very detailed documentation from a lot of different places. If you need to reference like building code document from Germany while you're working in Spain, for example, or if you're looking for a specific piece of legislation that's referenced in a support document for, Belgium, like if you're looking about highly technical, highly regulated industries across multiple countries and in different languages, there is a massive benefit to AI tools in that. And that can feed directly into customer success, making things more efficient. Even if you have mono or limited lingual customer success teams, they could still be able to pull this information and respond to customers in various different languages. Even just a built-in translation so that the person asking questions can ask questions in their native language and it can come through to the respondent in their native language and vice versa. That's big. That's a really, really helpful tool. Doesn't save on live calls, but it does definitely help on your chats. So that's good. I'm definitely intrigued. I don't think I learned too much from either of these demos, but I'm intrigued. I'm curious to see more. So we've talked about Eesel AI. We'll be looking at it more. Cheers.